Hi, everybody. Welcome to Trails in Therapy. I'm Kevin Shaw, your host, and today I'm joined by my lovely wife, Jessica. And baby, what we're going to discuss today?
We're going to talk about growth in marriage and relationships.
Oh, okay. That's a great topic. So, hope you guys stay tuned for that. And we'll be right back.
You are watching the Marvel Knot Network. Real people, real shows, real results. www.marvelknotnetwork.com.
And we're back.
It's muggy.
Yeah, a little bit. So, what would you like to discuss first, babe?
Okay, what being physical, like walking and stuff, has been important lately in our relationship?
I think that
Mona.
it adds a another dimension because I think a lot of times couples don't necessarily share fitness together. So to me, it's about more time spent together, doing similar activities and enjoying them, especially if you guys enjoy getting out and walking like me and you have been doing recently a lot. We didn't used to do that at all. So it just brings out to me another layer of togetherness. What do you think?
Pretty much the same thing. I I don't like exercise at all. So since we moved here, it has and finding this trail, it has I've been able to. Anyway, so finding this trail has I think helped because it's a starter for me, I guess. And I know you even on me about my exercise and my
I think you was gonna say wait or something. I
weight.
was like,
I was
wow, I know she's not about to say that.
I was about to say weight, but well, I'm not fat, but potential. There's
Right.
potential there. So
Yeah.
I've gotten comfortable.
Hmm.
So even though you're always at my pace when we do this, and it's nice.
And I think that's another key too, right? Because, as men, sometimes we have these egos and you're doing something with your wife and you want to be all masculine and, run around and do all these different things. But I think the smarter thing to do is to understand why you're doing it and the hows of doing it. And if you're dealing with someone who, like you, haven't did a lot of exercise and walking and stuff like that, you don't want to burn them out or shut them down or make them feel like they can't do something. So I think it's definitely important to pull yourself back if that's the case, and then
I mean, you
take
do
it
all your
step by
extra
step.
stuff.
What's that?
I said, and plus you do all the additional extra stuff besides walking. So
Yeah. And what was cool, I mean, the last 2 weeks my mother was visiting
yeah.
and she got out here too. And my mom's 74,
Oh, 72.
72. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. But she's in excellent physical condition.
Wait,
She was born in 53.
so she will be 72.
Yeah. But she's in excellent physical
Yeah,
condition.
she was 20 paces ahead of us
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. So that definitely was cool to see her doing that. And the good thing I think is about this particular trail here in Grand Prairie, Texas, is that it's close to our house. I mean, we can actually walk from our house to get on this trail, and we're starting to know it pretty well. We haven't gone to its end or whatever.
No, I think it's like way. It's like a huge circle, I think, but it's like miles. From
We
the
should
house.
really put it up on the map one time and
Yeah.
see. But we normally do about 3 miles out, 3 miles in, so about 6 miles, give or take, depending on how we feel that day. So what would you say to like a wife who hasn't done stuff like this, or you know, has an opportunity to maybe do some stuff with her husband? Would you recommend it, and why?
Yeah, I would. Even if it's just like around the block. Because you don't have a phone in your face. You don't have a TV on. You don't have kids around you. It's just you two, so I think it helps. And I'm not a talker, so I'm kind of forced to talk.
Well, you're doing excellent today, baby.
Yeah. So, unless you want to walk in complete awkward silence, you know, you gotta put yourself out there.
Right.
You probably get some stuff out. Or find out stuff, but, you know, just, you know, always stuff to learn, I guess.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I think another aspect of it, you know, we kind of touched on it already, but just the togetherness,
Yeah.
right? Just the togetherness, and you know, you might have opportunity when you're out here walking to discuss other things, you know, that, you know, in your daily life and work and all those other kind of things you might not get to really discuss. So I would always say the more time you can spend with your significant other, the better. You know, a lot of, you know, historic things that are said. It's like, you know, my wife or my husband's my best friend, but is that kind of stuff really true? You know what I mean? And these kind of things, I think, lead to that togetherness even more so. And so if you don't have that, this is definitely one way to get it. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good. It's true. We've been together a lot lately, which is good.
Well, and the reason my wife was saying that, we recently transitioned from our old house that we was purchasing, and we actually moved from Fort Worth to Grand Prairie and decided just to rent, you know, with the economy and things that are going on, decided just to rent. And that takes a lot of stress off of different things, you know, that we had going on, and it allowed us some more time together, a lot more time together, to do things like this and obviously other things. But this is becoming a routine that we have started doing. And as you guys see, man, it's beautiful out here. It's absolutely beautiful out here.
Shade right now.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. We've had these days when it's 90 something degrees, and you know, so it's why it's good to get out here early in the morning and you know, try to beat that heat. But it's absolutely beautiful. A lot of friendly people. We've seen some nice parks and recreation in the Grand Prairie area that are absolutely gorgeous. Free book stands where you can just walk out here and pick up a book from a book stand and read and return or add your own to it.
Like gym.
Yeah, the gym, little workout areas. And you guys will see that as we continue on this trail. But absolutely gorgeous out here. And you can tell they take care of it. Now, there are some things, you know, there's creatures and things that do stuff like that. But for the most part, wow.
No, I mean,
Oh.
you didn't pick up the box.
I was about to say. But for the most part, man, it's absolutely great. Water fountains and different things that are already out here. As you can see, basketball courts and stuff like that. So definitely a good time. I think our kids have said something about this too, right?
Yeah. They've come out here by themselves to walk a little bit. Baby wants to go to the parks. And make sure you gotta watch out for snakes.
So here's a good question for you, and perfect for our show today, Trails and Therapy. It's brought to you by Misfit Baker. My wife is Misfit Baker, so if you need some sugar cookies, cakes, things of that nature, hey, you might want to look us up. What can they find you at, baby?
They can find me on Facebook, Misfit Baker.
Facebook, Misfit Baker. And we got a couple of commercials gonna be coming out here real soon on that. So be sure to check that out on the Marvin Eye Network. But continuing with trail and therapy, what would you say is the most significant thing you've learned about me over the last month or so? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I wasn't trying to get you emotional.
Just how much that you love me as a family. And what you would do for us.
And for those of you that are tuned in, this is why we call this show Trails and Therapy. You know, sometimes there's a big stigma put on therapy and how you get it, but at the same time, everybody needs it. Life is not easy for any of us. And most times it can be very difficult and stressful. So being able to talk about those things, to unpack them, and to problem solve and get through them is very important. So I would definitely recommend not only this show, Trails and Therapy, for the subject matter that's been talked about, but for you to seek therapy from a professional, because it definitely can enhance your life and make you see life in a whole new way. And I think that's very important. Would you agree?
Definitely. I think everybody should be in therapy.
Well, so I'm sure she wanted to pose the same question back to me, maybe. No, or whatever you want to, or whatever you want to ask.
No, same question.
What was the question again?
What have you found out about me last month?
Well, I would say probably the most significant thing is my wife's determination. And what I mean by that is the determination to do what's right, to be who she's supposed to be in this life, and to fight for it. And that's that can be paramount and pretty difficult to do sometimes, right? To fight through adversity at all cost, no matter what. How would you grade my assessment?
Perfect. We're good at skirting.
Yeah. It's absolutely beautiful out here, and there's a little breeze going right now.
That's nice.
We'll cut across the field coming back so you guys can kind of see more of this beautiful landscape and greenery. And as you see, this trail runs through by neighborhoods. We're gonna go up under a bridge here pretty soon. A lot of nice pavilions. The Grand Prairie Parks and Recreation vehicles out here right now, so you can see they're always on top of their game, making sure everything looks the way it's supposed to. And this is one of those book boxes I was telling you about earlier. The little free library. Morning.
Morning.
What would you like to tell the people, baby? I don't want to do all the talking, you know. I can do that easily.
No, that it's just really nice going out here with you. Today's perfect.
It is. Overcast, slight breeze.
I am not a heat person. I'm a hot weather person. So this is doable.
This is like the perfect day to come out here, really.
Yeah. They got bathrooms right there, and they're really nice. Gotta get bikes though, I think, eventually.
You want to get like the 2 wheels or the sit down with the flags?
No.
The tri bikes.
I don't think that. I don't know, those do look comfortable, but I always feel like you have to be like above 70.
Yeah.
We'll get a what are they called? Tandem.
A tandem.
We'll get a
It's
tandem.
been a minute since I rode a bike. When's the last time you rode a bike? That long ago.
I think one of the kids, when I was trying to, the bigger bike we had,
Mm-hmm.
for like a hot minute, but I feel like I had no arms or something. I don't know. It was just, it was really shaky.
Right. I was gonna say, you sure you don't want to get a tricycle or a tri bike?
No, I mean, it'll take 2 seconds for us to pick it up again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people be riding around here on those tri bikes and regular cyclists. You see, the walk paths are pretty wide, so if you're on a path like this, just make sure you're always aware that people can be coming up behind you.
Yellow too.
Yeah, or they'll say left or right, let you know what side they're coming on. So, but it's just like, you know, common courtesy for everyone when you're out on trails like this. There's some of the bathrooms we were talking about earlier. I don't think it was in the forecast. You're the one who normally checks that anyway.
Yeah, that was good. Too bad.
So I gotta tell you guys before we started this trek, you know, and one side note, make sure that you're physically able to do this before you just jump out on the trail.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. Stretch a little bit. I have a backpack on, so making sure you got some hydration, water, any kind of emergency supplies you might need. Depending on how far you plan on traveling and the grade of the trail that you're on, right? Because there are some mountain trails and things of that nature, right, that present a little bit more hazard than a regular flat surface like this. But before we actually started, we was discussing what we might talk about today. And I think my wife was a little nervous about it, but as you see, once you get out here and start doing it, it's like just having a conversation. And I think, you know, that's very, very important, especially as a married couple.
Oh, it's getting hot.
Morning. And another thing that you just saw, like, there are people that walk dogs on these trails. So it's important, if you are a dog lover and you do that sort of things, to make sure you clean up behind yourself and your dog.
And yourself.
Yeah. Like my wife's saying, she thought that was human back there,
I
but
did not say human. Human's job to pick that up.
but there are areas along this trail that have those supplies. Yeah. What'd you call it?
Little poop bags.
Yeah, poop bags. Or the supplies, you know, for you to pick up after your pet. So,
No poop.
yeah.
Or you can just go in the woods and take it.
Yeah. But as you see, it's nice, green, and lush out here. Good morning. And I don't know if they spray or not, but the bugs are not bad at all. I don't.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't get tore up by we don't get tore up by mosquitoes.
Like creeps and stuff.
When we get up here to the next park, we'll probably pause for station identification, Marvin Knot Network, of course, and have us a little hydration before we continue. Well, we got a little ways to go, so. What other question would you like to ask me?
Glad you can edit.
What's that?
I'm glad you can edit.
Yes, we can definitely do that.
Like that. This would be the good part to take her to.
Oh yeah, especially with all those.
She wouldn't be on that thing though, but the other ones look kind of youngish.
Yeah. We're talking about our youngest daughter, Simone. There's a million Simones all over the planet.
Yeah, well, no.
And she has a voice on one of our commercials too.
Yeah.
She says what she say, Jess?
To like our channel or something like that.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
That needs to be there forever. There's a ball over there.
It's probably flat. But we will check it out. She's talking about the basketball over the basketball court. I love basketball. And there's another ball right there too.
Oh, wow.
All right, so here's where we're gonna take our first break as we come to the park. That's one of those pet waste stations we was talking about earlier. So there's absolutely no excuse when you're out here walking on the Grand Prairie Trail to not clean up behind yourself. And let's see what this monument says. This is a monument, I guess it was dedicated by Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States, who visited the Oak Hollow addition to the city of Grand Prairie. All right, guys, so we're gonna take a break here, drink us some water, get hydrated, and we'll be right back with more Trails and Therapy. Misfit Baker, your one-stop shop for local home and commercial baked goods, serving the Fort Worth, Saginaw, and Lake Worth area. Contact us today for your custom sugar cookies and cakes. Our designs will please the eye and our taste will wow your palate. Misfit Baker, putting the back into baked goods. All right, so welcome back to Trails and Therapy. We've just finished our hydration point and we're going to continue on. And for those of you who may just be joining us right now, we're talking about growth and relationships with fitness on Trails and Therapy. And so here's a question I have for you, baby. You know, a lot of times we'll walk and we'll hold hands and things like that. How important is that, you know, the intimacy of touch when doing things together as a couple to you? While we look at this.
I think it's really important. It's just another way to connect. And you feel like you're doing it together.
Yeah. So sometimes I feel like are couples embarrassed about that? Is it an age thing? You know, sometimes is it a masculine thing for a man not to hold his woman's hand or something like that? I always wonder stuff like that. But to me, it's always been the case where it feels right. I want to do it, and so I do it.
The only downside about walking in the hot weather.
Oh yeah, I mean,
is you get
hot, sweaty, clammy hands.
Clammy hands. And all it is like you're holding a hot water bottle.
Yeah, I think when it's done, it's important to do.
Yeah.
When and how.
I mean, I see it a lot. Well,
I don't see it that much. Matter of fact, I can't tell you the last time I saw couples walking with their hands.
It's like 40%.
Oh, you put
like
a percentage on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a range of age.
So would you say normally older couples or younger couples?
Probably older. But I mean, I do see a little sprinkle of younger. I mean, the younger it just seems. I don't know. Once in a blue moon, but it's mostly people that have been together for a long time.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. One thing I would ask you, because depending on our audience that's watching, let's say single women, especially older, what would you think about them taking up this kind of activity?
I mean, it's good. Keeps you fit. Maybe you can find a group to walk with. Just be careful. Don't walk with both earbuds in. Just common stuff, like the common sense stuff.
Right.
But I think it's a good thing for either sex.
True.
Just be aware of your surroundings, because that's all I think about when I think of single women walking by themselves, because you have to think that.
Right.
It bothers me when they wear both earbuds.
I guess that makes sense. Yes, for sure. You need to know where you're going.
If someone's going to sneak up on you.
Yep.
I mean, it's just a fact of life. So it's that's all I say about that. I mean, just be aware of your surroundings. But it's a good thing to get yourself out there. I don't know. Maybe you can meet one of the regulars or something, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, once you make it a routine, right, you get to see more people, and maybe you start
people sometimes.
Yeah, start recognizing people, and create conversations or ask questions.
Yeah.
You never know.
I think it's a good idea. Like I said, you can form a group, walking group, or you see a couple of the biking groups that you could tell that they've been doing it forever together.
Yeah, you just reminded me of that a group of women. Yeah, three women that ride through. What was the slogan he was saying?
I don't know what they had on their shirt.
But it was a slogan she said.
Oh, crap.
Something like coming through or something.
Oh, something about, was it party? Something party?
I don't remember. But it was cool, regardless.
She was boisterous. She was like the loud one, you could tell.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
She was leading the group.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I'm so happy that you joined me today on Trails and Therapy. We haven't been recording for a minute, or I haven't been recording for a minute, but we've actually been doing this over the last 2 or 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Getting out. So today was one of those days. It was like, well, maybe we should do a Trails and Therapy and, focus on couples doing stuff together. And so as you've seen already, we've had some nice moments. And we're going to continue to get down this trail.
Got me muggy.
Yeah, where we're at right now, there's a little less breeze.
Swamp fight. That's dangerous.
Oh yeah, it's that limb that's broken off. It's waiting to fall. Well, those park and recreation people out here, so I think they travel these trails at least once a week, if not more. So they should get that, I'm sure. But as you see, this trail just travels right beside neighborhoods, I should say. But I will tell you guys, man, it's been great being able to do this with my significant other. We've had some great bonding time out here in this trail. That has led to even more bonding when we're not on the trail. The intimacy of touch, the communication has increased tremendously. So it's just, once you are on the same vibe and the same understanding, I think it goes a long way to increasing the joy and the love in your relationship.
Yeah, I just like how it just constantly learning,
Yeah.
evolving, I guess. And it's been 22 years.
22 years. 22 years. Now think about that, 22 years, and we're at a point in our relationship where we're still evolving and still learning each other. Because, you know, it's easy to get into a routine of same old, and then kind of forget what got you together in the first place. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
It's not hard to do when you spend so much time and years, you know, being with someone.
I mean, it's common sense also that you're not the same person
Right.
2 years ago, let alone 20 some odd years ago.
Now, one of the things I've always said when it comes to
And I used to wear color. All I wear is black now.
but why is that?
I love it. It's a happy color.
Yeah, that's funny. You made me forget what I was going to say.
It looks creepy. Looks like foggy or something.
I'm telling you, everything is so lush and green and well manicured. And they say they have these, we haven't really looked at these a whole lot, but they have these little
I
signs.
forgot to look it up. I'm gonna look it up today. I know they're markers, but they're
So I guess if you know, get into distress or an emergency, you dial 911 and then you give the location and they know exactly where you're at on the trail. That's what it looks like to me. So if you tell them FC 1.08, they know exactly where you're at and can come
I don't know if the 3-word. I mean, there's
scoop you
also
up if necessary.
3-word location code. It's the same thing as 1.08. I don't know why they have 2. I wonder.
Just another way that you can do it, I guess.
Oh,
What?
that's a website. I mean, the first things before Fraction. Fraction Hobbit Hampers.
Yeah, so maybe you guys can look that up and tell us in the comments what that is. But we should probably do that.
Yeah. It'd be nice to know at least. Distance-wise.
I mean, I was in a hospital not too long ago, getting checked out, and you know, just a little personal information now. Getting heart checked out, but everything was fine. Everything was good. So you make sure, you know, as part of the safety and public service announcement we're going to give, that you're physically able to get on these trails and don't stress yourself out. Make sure you have everything you need. You know, it doesn't need to feel like the end of the world to you to get out here and do these things. Just relax. Get with someone you love and have a walk and discuss things like trails and therapy like we're doing today. Nice little creek. We saw one the other day that actually had fish in it, which was pretty cool because you had to wait for a minute, then I finally spotted them. But yeah, it's kind of serene and cool. Maybe one day I get my wife down there and she can walk in there and I can film her walking in there.
Nope.
I doubt it.
Ooh, that's a negative.
There's some of these bridges on the trails too, so there's some waterways to overlook that they overlook, which is cool. I see plenty of trash places, so there's not a lot of litter out here.
Yeah, there's no reason to litter.
Yeah.
Find you. I like how it's like older neighborhoods and there's a house. The house is so cool. The black house.
Oh yeah, that dark colored, yeah, that's cool.
It's like
And if you have forgotten, just please remember that this episode of Trails and Therapy is brought to you by
Marvel Knot Network.
and
Misfit Baker.
Misfit Baker. Your baking good solutions and the DFW Metroplex all day, all night.
What's that skateboard?
A powered
I've seen
one.
that.
That is cool.
That's completely cheating, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's like,
Man, could you imagine the breeze he's feeling?
yeah, I know. It's really comfy. Dang, I don't think I've ever seen that. Have you?
I've seen similar ones, like the scooter-looking ones, but not the that kind, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, we was thinking as kids by this time, you know,
Hoverboards.
yeah, we would have the
Like real
hoverboards,
hoverboards, not
yeah,
the
anti-gravity hoverboard.
like Back to the Future hoverboards.
I bet you that's a mosquito haven.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we're finna pass another rest area up front.
It's kind of cool to live right next to the trail. I mean, we live close enough, but
Yeah, we're like walking distance easily.
although I don't know if I want people to walk by my house all the time. I guess it wouldn't matter.
And we absolutely love these hanging chairs. We could probably actually do that in a couple of trees in our
All the
yard.
trees, yeah.
'Cause we got a lot of trees in our yard.
Strong ones.
Scarround trees.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen one of those forever. Look at the morning, the crime, the guy in the
Right.
hat and the overcoat.
Like the spy versus spy look.
Yeah.
As you guys see, when me and my wife are talking, we talk about everything.
Yeah, I actually have some a lot.
And we just got a message about a plumber coming to our house tomorrow, so that's a great thing. Finally.
Thank you. I know Ileana's happy. With the name dropping.
Yeah, you are. And you got on me about that earlier.
I know. What I meant is Ileana.
Someone that could be called. Well, what else do you want to talk about when it comes to relationships, in particular ours?
I think also having the kids see us, what we've been through, and what our outcome
Yeah.
is right now.
So your kids seen you go through adversity and
Yeah.
overcome it.
I think they appreciate it, and they notice that, you know, half the time they're the ones saying encouraging things, or coming up and hugging.
Mm-hmm.
Especially number two, who
There you go. I was about to say, she about to name drop again. She gave her number 2, guys, and the reason she gave her number 2 is because we actually have 6 children. So, yeah. Those that know, you know.
but he's not one for human contact a lot. But he's gotten very I guess he's always been like that, but he just prefers to stay away, or on the computer. But he's been very. He notices if I need a hug or something.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I will say this one thing too. As we've gotten older, our kids check on us a lot,
Yeah.
which is different. You know, when y'all was getting, Dad, you okay? Everything all right? How are you doing today? How's Mom doing today? You know, so those things are absolutely beautiful to me. Because our big thing is building our family.
Holy crap, that thing's huge.
That's like that Japanese wasp or
It was
whatever.
like a moth.
You guys saw me swerve a little bit, right? Look like one of those
I think it was like
2-inch
inches.
long wasp.
Like a cartoon, like you saw the stripes.
Couldn't imagine getting stung by one of those. Yeah, really.
They've been bitten
How'd I have you carry me home, baby?
13 years.
Well, I guess you just go to one of those green signs and hit the number, huh?
Yeah, 'cause I ain't liking your butt anywhere. That's where we normally turn around. The smushy ground.
Yeah, we're gonna go to this next park up here, take one more water break, and then we're gonna start heading back. Like I said, this is not we're not gonna do a super long walk today. It feels really good out here though, I will tell you that. But this is gonna be our turnaround point. And then we're gonna be right back when we leave from there with more on Trails and Therapy. And maybe we'll get just a little bit more deeper into our conversation about relationships and fitness. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Welcome back to Trails and Therapy. I'll be manning the camera on our way back. Okay, I'm not taking over everything.
Well, I think we said we're going to continue our discussion and go a little bit deeper. Relationships, right?
Yeah,
Particularly ours.
yeah.
So if you was to put a scale to it on our bond over the last 2 months, 1 to 10, 10 being the strongest, what would you currently put us at, and why?
I would put us at I think 8 or 9.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say 8. But why did you say 8 or 9?
Because it's just gotten so much stronger over the last couple months. And I know it's just going to continue. So, want to leave a little room.
Leave a little room. For improvement or for the other one?
To scale. But, I mean, I'm still not a talker, even though I've gotten way better.
And that's it. That's what I was gonna say. I think it's been that way because of the communication.
Yeah, I mean, you'll kind of pull it out of me. You'll make me say what I'm thinking, or, you know.
And here's the other thing. I can be a moody person.
Yeah.
Just in case you people don't know that. And one thing that I know that you've gotten a whole lot better at is recognizing it.
Yeah.
And not just recognizing it, but addressing it.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Because before I would just let you be off on your own. And I know now that
for a person like me, that is not a good thing.
I always felt like I was bothering you, or,
Hindering.
you know, if I'm moody, I don't want to talk to anybody. Because first of all, I got a tongue, so I don't want to, like, hurt feelings or, you know, but now we're just like, you know, if I see that you're, you know, starting to get that way, you know, I address it and maybe like take your mind off, or let's go do this, or, you know, or just talk about it.
And trust me, people, we're not trying to give you the wrong impression. It's not perfect.
Hell no.
It's not perfect. But when you're striving and you have awareness
When it was
And
before on the communication level to now is like
night and day, I would say.
night and day.
Definitely night and day.
Because you've always been the talker and always been the, I'm like one word answer.
And believe it or not, which my wife knows this, I grew up as an introvert. Very introverted. So, what they say, you gotta want it.
Yeah. Shoot, I grew up as an extrovert, then became an introvert. I would talk to anybody when I was a kid. Now I'm like, oh, there's too many people around. Do anything not to go to the store.
And then the other thing is, we definitely know how to enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, we make each other laugh.
And that's so key. And then, you know, I definitely want to support you in all the business ventures and different things that you're trying to do, and whatever it is that you know, want to make and create. I want to be that go-to person for you for whatever that's needed for that. So that's another bonding thing. You know, there's no competition, right?
Yeah.
Giving forth all the energy that is needed. You know, and then hopefully supplying some things that you didn't even think about, you know?
Yep. Yeah, hopefully it picks up. Moving to a new place. Huh?
It's not a hope, it will.
Just gotta figure out. I mean, last time, oh, here comes that guy again on the skateboard. Get Julian that one.
You never be at home. But you saying last time?
No, at the other place, how, you know, took a minute, but once it got rolling, with the orders and whatnot. Massively word of mouth.
And it'd be much better this time because we had that experience.
Yeah.
So it'd definitely be much better. But so those are kind of things, you know, we want to address as couples, and why and how, you know, we do things and can make things better, because it's a constant communication, right? The sharing of ideals and dreams, being able to express how you feel, good, bad, or indifferent, and then obviously having the understanding to be able to deal with it. We might have to call this one Trails and Therapy with Kevin and Jess, huh?
Yeah. I thought for sure the wind was like hitting our back. I thought it was going to be hitting our face.
Once we get out of this area, we'll feel it more. But the sun, as that guys can probably see on camera,
Oh, yeah.
kind of started poking his head out from under the clouds.
Ooh-wee.
We need to slow down our pace a little bit.
Yeah.
See, that's part of that understanding. Catching the clues. Ooh-wee. But I will say something about, you know, the move, I guess the stress of the move and the completion of our household move. You go through a battle, right? You go through this fight to do all these things that have to be done. And then when you accomplish them and can relax a little bit, and then knowing how we was talking about it the whole time, okay, all we gotta do is get through this part. We're both gonna believe on this. We're both gonna strive toward the same thing, and now it's accomplished.
Yeah.
So those accomplishments that we create together, is also another piece of this bond and the things that grow, because you know there's a lot of people that's been together a long time and probably can't overcome the things that we've overcome.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it feels nice to like finally, and then moving, we got to get rid of a lot of stuff. We got rid of basically an extra household worth of stuff.
Yeah, we went from a 4,200 square foot house down to like a 2,000 something. So
Yeah, I can't remember what this one is.
big purge, big purge. And then, you know, we also, it wasn't only a material purge, but also an emotional purge.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of emotions that are tied with those kind of circumstances. And so being able to emotionally purge, man, I think that's probably the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I had to get over, it's just a house. It's just a
It's material.
backyard. It's just a,
Because without the people in the house is useless.
yeah. And then I thought, okay, well now we don't have 4,300 square feet to clean or to, or to, you know,
Upkeep.
or fill, or, yeah.
Sure.
Our kids are amazing. They handled it very well.
And I think a lot of that was because of the communication as well. Because one thing that I really strive to do when it comes to them is to let them know the circumstances in which everything was happening and what to look forward to. Like, understand that this is not going to be like that. Now it's going to be like this. And keep driving it into them so then when it happens.
And all that stuff was left at the house. The problem, the issue, the
Yes.
emotional, you know, whatever. It was kind of like, okay, we left it at that house.
So huge, huge, huge.
So they had to change schools.
Huh?
I said, and plus for them to change schools is like,
Because it's more than just schools, it's relationships they have built too, like friends and all of that as well. Which, because in the digital age we live in now, you can still have those connections, but it's not
yeah,
on a physical level anymore, or where you can just go spend a night, or you know, have them come over for a play date or something. We speeded kind of up again, I think.
huh?
We sped back up again a little bit, I believe.
Ooh, yay me.
Huh?
I said, ooh, yay me. Yeah, this is digging in my head. I can see after a while.
No, we can, at the next spot, take a water break and loosen it a little bit. That's how I was getting on me a little bit as well.
I mean, the scarf is
But you know,
helping.
there's the things that we go through to bring you guys real
Yeah.
content.
We're hard-hearted journalists.
And trail. Exactly. We go through this for you.
My owie on my forehead. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to make breakfast.
Hungry?
Yes, I could eat.
That's a little inside thing between me and my wife. Whenever I ask her, you know, you want something to eat? The term that comes back is,
I could eat,
I could eat.
which is always true.
I love you, baby.
Love you. Oh my gosh. I bet you my breathing is gonna be like,
Darth Vader.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm telling you, we started at a good time. It's just that sun is reared its head now.
If it wasn't so comfortable, we should have got out earlier.
Well, we thought about it.
Yeah, I do a lot of talking, like when I'm the night before. I miss walking. Let's go for a walk tomorrow. Tomorrow hits and I'm like,
Well,
my feet don't work. But then now we're paying the price of being hot.
it's fine. It's not that bad.
It's not, yeah, it's,
Got a little breeze now too. See that breeze is coming in.
yeah.
And plus, you're doing it with good company.
It's true.
And we're on the Marvel Night Network. Brought to you today by Misfit Baker. I can't wait to finish the commercial.
I know, it's gonna look so cool.
Looks delicious. So tell them again where they can find you, the Misfit Baker.
On
Where they're
Facebook?
baking
On Facebook,
cookies
it's
and cakes. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
cookies. On Facebook, Misfit Baker, and then on Instagram, I think it's Misfit Baker Cookies. Either or.
We'll have that on the screen for them.
And I did change it to Grand Prairie, I think. I haven't been on my Instagram for a minute, so
Like I said, people, we just moved, so
a lot of maintenance.
we're gonna get everything up and running once again. But I promise you, because we have testimonials. Once you see them, you taste these cookies, you're gonna really know what time it is. And we can ship them too, so don't feel like you can't get them, because you can get them for sure. And I guarantee you're gonna want to get them, because you go on our page and you look at all those wonderful designs. Can you explain some of the designs and things you've done?
I do a lot of character cookies, like themes, like Bluey or Mickey Mouse, or right now I'm doing strawberry theme. It's like a trend, whatever the trend is popping right now. Like there was sunflower for baby showers for a while, or elephants. I like doing the odd ones, like I did a Post Malone party for a 5-year-old,
Wow.
or WWE, or
Didn't you do like rum and coke cookies or something before? And
it was
not flavored,
whiskey.
but what it looks like.
Yeah, I did whiskey bottles and Coke Zero or something it was, whatever the guy drank. And I did cigars, Monster drink, and I can do like bachelorette parties. So I can go.
We can go there too.
Yeah, I go there. And those are all the ones that not the basic. I mean, I'll do them, but it's like I look forward to the odd orders, the ones that are not just cranking out.
And that's why she's called
The Misfit Baker.
There you go.
The more weirder, the better. Remember, I had to make a giant pickle. Remember that cake? It was she goes, I don't know. She just wants a giant pickle. That was cool. Or that wrestling mat. That was cool. Did a barrel, like a whiskey barrel. Say yes and then try to figure out later.
So she does it all. Challenge her.
No quinces and no weddings.
Except for that. Challenge her except for that.
I can't do it. I don't get the stress. It stresses me out. I'm always scared to ruin the day for them.
But everything else,
Yeah, everything else I could do.
can take care of your baking cookie goods and needs. And back to trust therapy now.
Holy mackerel.
We're almost done, people, so
I won't stroke out. I'm not built for this.
we are.
It used to be raining.
Oh man, that'd be so nice right now.
Oh my
The other
gosh.
day we had that fat rain that was cold.
Yeah,
Oh, my
that was
goodness.
perfect.
That would
That's
be
my happy
awesome.
weather.
Ooh, you smell that?
Smell something.
Somebody didn't clean up behind something. But I tell you guys, you know, it's so great for you to join us on Trails and Therapy. We hope that you're getting something out of this as much as we are. Because, you know, when we're on Trails and Therapy, especially as a couple, it's not about just us talking to you. It's about us communicating with each other as well. So we just want to say thank you for joining us today on Trails and Therapy. And we hope that you always seek out whatever it is that you need in life and not be afraid to open your mouth and communicate about it, because that's where your answers lie. None of us can do it ourselves. None of us.
Yeah, you won't know what you need until you ask.
Right. I mean, you can hope that somebody sees it and ask you, but you have to
Yeah.
have the strength to open
It's
your
not
mouth
weak to ask for help.
and ask for help. Absolutely. Because earlier, you know, when we first started, we were talking about our relationship and our growth, and as you saw, my wife got or heard maybe, she got a little emotional, which is not a problem, right? Because those things really mean a lot to us, and what you go through in life. And I would tell you, my mother was just here visiting, and you're not on these trails with us. We didn't do a Trails and Therapy, but we had therapy.
Oh, yeah.
The whole time she was here. And so I want to give you just an opportunity to speak to that and what my mom means to you in this whole process.
I mean, she meant everything. She shocked me, like, I mean, I'm her daughter, so she just told me what I wanted to hear, whether I wanted to hear it or not, or what I needed to hear. And she's very straightforward to both of us.
Yep.
If our kids ain't where they need to be, she lets us know. If and she lets them know.
The old school mama. Grandmother now.
Yeah.
Great grandmother now.
Yep. So it was nice. It was a nice.
That's probably what we're doing.
You want to cut through?
Yep.
Yeah, it was just nice knowing that how deep our relationship is, and I won't ever take that for granted. What was it, ant house?
Mm-hmm.
So tiny. Man, there's a bunch of them.
Okay, so we can take one more break here at the table if you'd like, or we can power through.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
We're gonna drink a little bit more water, a little bit more hydration for our last leg. And plus right here it's nice and cool with a great breeze, and as you guys can see the surrounding area, it looks really, really nice. So we'll be right back. More Trails
And therapy.
and Therapy.
And we're back with Trails and Therapy.
Good walk so far. Great walk so far, I should say.
I almost tried to fold up your phone.
Hey, babe, don't do that, because it won't unfold.
Don't do
You
that.
have a foldable phone.
This is gonna kick up your allergies.
Huh?
Is that gonna kick up your allergies?
Oh, I thought about that earlier. Hopefully not. Like I said, I think a combination of exercise and stuff I've been doing is limiting some of the stuff I used to go through.
Yeah.
It's not a cure-all, of course. You know, we found that out when I went to the hospital. Blood pressure.
Heart of a 17-year-old.
Yeah, I did like that news. That was cool. Especially being, you know, in the 50s. And that's great. But there's other things besides the heart you got to worry about too. Like blood pressure. So eating right, proper exercise, staying hydrated. And if there are prescribed medications you need to take, make sure you're taking them. It's like a public service announcement.
Yes.
Again. Unless you want to end up in the hospital for how many days I was in there? 3 days?
3 days, 2 nights. Yeah, it was not comfy.
So, speaking of that, especially when we're on Trails in Therapy, one of the things that I got out of all of this is the realization of how much you can actually love someone. And y'all probably heard that big sigh of relief from my wife, but I love her like no other. I'm not afraid to say it or to be bashful about it because it's just the truth.
Yep. I love you. I didn't realize how much we meant. Is that graffiti? I don't think so.
Sometimes it's can be bad, or you know, a lot of adversity to bring you to those kind of points, or those moments. Who knows? Some people may never get to experience that in their life, but to me, it's like you come to a time in your life where you're not living for you. Right? You're living for someone else and what you guys want to build together and what you want to do together. And that means the most to you. And that was kind of the moment that we've recently experienced in all of our situations. And I am, for one, glad that my wife knows how much I truly love her, and to see the actions of that each and every day. So that's very important to me.
I think it pretty much same to you, because having it almost not happen or taken away, I guess, just kind of smacks you in the face with, you know, what you had the whole time, or what, you know, we were trying to build in our kids, and makes it 1000% more meaningful, whatever we do from now on. And again, I know the kids see it. I mean, just like we have like a spot under a tree now.
Oh, you told him about our tree? What's significant about our tree?
No, it's just a tree in the backyard, and we stood underneath there, and we just told each other we love each other.
Out in nature as we are again today.
Yep. I just remember my daughter's face. What are you doing on that tree? I'm like, we're sitting there hugging. Oh, that's romantic. Or she used to send pictures of her friends if she caught us like laughing together or sitting with each other, whatever. She She would take, a few times sent pictures to her friends about us.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I thought that was cute. I don't know about the mowing jobs though, right now.
Well, they're not picking up the grass, that's for sure.
No. This wasn't recent. Just in this area. I don't know. Maybe they. Holy moly. That guy's yard's nice.
Yeah, we're in our last leg. We're about to pass back through that first part we came to with the basketball court. Go through some woods. Then we're back at the park entrance. And that will be the completion of today's journey and walk on Trails and Therapy.
I got a sneeze.
Good morning. Morning.
Morning. My skin's almost the same color as the asphalt. Morning.
What is it, like ashen?
No, it's just like, I don't know. You got that asphalt skin.
Now I'll tell you, I am looking forward to something.
Looking forward to what?
You cooking breakfast today.
I was about to say, I hope it's food.
Yeah, because my stomach just started growling. I've had a cherry plum and a banana today, and lots of water.
Had water.
And that's pretty much run its course. I'm gonna get home and
Bacon, eggs, hash browns. Shoot.
some fruit.
Yeah, I guess.
I put a whole bunch of that stuff in us like that all the time. We will be enjoying a nice breakfast for sure. Yes. Yeah, my mother is definitely a godsend, speaking back on her. Took her home yesterday. She lives in Shreveport. Didn't really want her to be there. I told her, like, you stay with us forever, man. I wouldn't have a problem with that whatsoever. She does have her own household, and I definitely love the moment that you and her shared at the end, saying your goodbyes.
Yeah.
Although I couldn't hear what was being said, I could tell there was an emotional moment, and I love you both for that.
Yeah, that was nice.
Man, look at this area, it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we had good times while she was here. Domino's and Uno and
And I didn't know my mother could swear the way
Kennedy.
she does sometimes.
oh yeah, she's let that floodgate
she's not
open.
Normally that kind of person, but
Nah, I brought
she
that
let us
out.
know the real.
I'll never forget that. Playing Uno and then she called me that. That was funny.
Yeah, we'll say that for the other versions of Trails and Therapy, where we could be a little bit more non-PC or PG.
Non-PC. Poor thing is tired.
So
Make sure you edit out the kids.
we just like to thank you guys today for tuning in to Trails and Therapy with me and my wife Jessica. It has been a great time We hope that you all got something out of this, and we definitely look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. And don't forget, this episode was brought to you by
Marvel Not Network and Miss
Misfit
Baker.
Baker. And we'll see you next time.
Toodles.
Misfit Baker, your one-stop shop for local home and commercial baked goods, serving the Fort Worth, Saginaw, and Lake Worth area. Contact us today for your custom sugar cookies and cakes. Our designs will please the eye, and our taste will wow your palate. Misfit Baker, putting the back into baked goods.